What is up, guys? Airball here, and I'm back with another video. And this is going to be the best Kevin Durant build on NBA 2K26. This build is 6'11". Alright, 6'11s on this game are way better than they were last year. So I'm not going to waste any time. Let's get straight into the video. So we're going to go right-handed. Numbers really matter. We're just going to continue. But starting off with the position, you want to go power forward. 6'11 for the height, like I said. The weight is going to be 213. Alright, so the reason why we want 213 pounds is so we can get bronze lightning launch. And KD's kind of a lightweight. I mean, he's not really lightweight, he just looks kind of skinny, but you know what I'm saying. We just kind of get that KD feel on this build. And then we have 7'1" for the wingspan, so we get 90 mid-range. We get gold set shot plus Hall of Fame post-fade phenom, which is pretty solid. We also get 87 three-pointer, which you can use cap breakers on. We're going to have 83 on this build because we don't really need any other badges past 83. You don't get any other badges. So, but I mean, yeah, this build is going to be able to shoot very well, not gonna lie. So we're gonna have a 90 on the driving layup. Alright, we're gonna have an 89 on the driving dunk. An 89 driving dunk will get us the pro contact dunks off 1. And there's also the max driving dunk we can get, so we can't really use any cap breakers or anything like that, but look, it is what it is. And then we're gonna have a post control of 87. So 87 post control will get us gold post up poet. We're also able to get hook specialist on silver. We're also able to get hook specialist on silver, which is pretty nice. And unpluckable too, which is good. So yeah, I mean, 87 post control, we should be able to post up pretty well in this build, especially when you got smaller defenders on you. Mid-range is going to be maxed out at a 90, so you get Hall of Fame post-fade phenom. We're going to have an 83 on the three-pointer, and that will get us bronze limitless range, which is pretty solid. And we can't really get too much after 83 three-pointers, so I'm just going to go with 83 just to save on the attributes. But if you get cap breakers, then I think having 83 three-pointer will be just fine. And then we're going to have a 74 on the ball handle with a 68 speed with ball. And we're also going to have a 71 on the pass ag. So 71 pass accuracy will give us silver dimer. And then you could go 75 for break starter. You could go 75 for break starter, but I just don't think it's that important. I'm not going to lie. So look, it is what it is. Interior is going to be a 74. Which will get us post lockdown, I believe, on bronze. Yeah, we will get it on bronze once we upgrade the strength rating. But yeah, interior, I mean, it's not great, but this also isn't the greatest defensive build. We're going to have 74 perimeter, so we get on-ball menace. We can only get 76, but there aren't really any other badges that we get going past 74, so we're just going to stay with 74. Steal is going to be a 60 just to get interceptor. You could go 67 for glove, but I feel like it's not really that great, because on-ball steals are basically non-existent. So I'll just go with 60, and then you can get like some lane steals and things like that. So 60 is what I'm going to go with. We're also going to have an 84 on the block, which will get us paint patroller on silver. And we also get high flying denier. We will get it on silver. We just got to upgrade the vertical. But yeah, I mean, pretty good in terms of like, the blocks and stuff like that. You're going to be able to get, actually I don't think you can get rim guardian takeover, but you still get that paint patroller. And you could, who knows, you could really just sacrifice a few attributes, maybe try to get 80 interior, and then get the rim guardian takeover. We get 80 on the offensive rebound and 80 on the defensive rebound. So, again, pretty solid. We get silver rebound chaser, silver box out. You can use cap breakers if you want to get this to an 85. It's totally up to you. And then the speed is going to be at a 77. Alright, we're going to have 77 speed. The agility, we're going to max that out at 72. So, I mean, yeah, 72 agility is not the greatest, but you are 6'11", so that's kind of the highest agility you can really get. And actually, I just realized we can't even get on-ball menace. So what I'm going to do, so 71 perimeter gets us challenger. So you can go, I guess, no, you can't even go 76. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go 71 to get challenger. That was on me. I didn't realize we couldn't get on-ball menace. But we're going to go 71. And then I'm just going to finish out the build real quick and just show like what kind of attributes you can get to basically replace that. So the strength is going to be a 75. So 75 strength will get us physical finisher on gold. And then we're going to have posterizer on silver with a 78 on the vertical. Now let's see if we can get any other attributes really. So we can't really get too much, if I'm being honest. Maybe we can go like, no, I can't even go up on the standing dunk. So let's see. I guess maybe block. We could go down on the offensive rebound, maybe try to get 80 interior. I think that's probably the move. But yeah, we're gonna go 74, and then we're gonna go 80 interior. So at least, like, if you had the option, you can get Rim Guardian Takeover, I believe. Yeah, you can. Rim Guardian Takeover, so you can get to see the future ability and things like that. I don't think you can get Crasher, which is, I mean, not the best, but I think you need 80 strength anyway, which we weren't going to get 80 strength because we can only get 79. But yeah, so 80 and then 74 is not bad. We'll have 80 interior. So, I mean, just overall, like, this build, it's looking pretty nice. If you know how to use it, you can definitely, like, shoot over people and things like that. And in terms of build specialization, probably use it in shooting. If I were being honest, probably use it in shooting. You get your max +2. I put it on Deadeye to make it Hall of Fame. And then set shot could also be Hall of Fame. Or you could use max +2 on Hall of Fame, or on gold set shot, make it Legend, and then put your Deadeye up there as well. So it's really up to you what you want to do. You can also put it on finishing. Finishing would actually, that would be pretty good. I just need to make sure, is Shifty Shooter a tier 2 badge? I believe it is, but we're just going to go ahead and make sure. We got a lot of tier 2 badges on this build, which is pretty crazy, but I don't see Shifty Shooter here unless I'm just unless I'm just blind. I don't really see Shifty Shooter, but still, I mean, even, like, the shooting's still going to be great. So, okay, Shifty Shooter's right here. So, yes, it is a tier 2 badge. So, I would say maybe specialize in finishing then, because in finishing you get, you can use your posterizer, max +2 that, to get that up there. I mean, posterizer also a tier 2 badge. So, really do whatever you want. You can specialize in finishing or shooting. It just depends how easy it's going to get to unlock it, because as you guys know, the build specialization is kind of crazy this year. You got to grind a lot to get, you know, what you want to get. So it's going to be a lot of grinding, I'm not going to lie. But, I mean, the build can play defense too. It can rebound. It can pass a little bit. The ball handling is okay. We get 68 speed with ball. Lightning Launch is a tier 2 badge again. So we can tier 2 max +2 that to gold. We can max +2 our posterizer, or max +1 it. It's really up to you. So yeah, a lot of good things, honestly, that come from this build. And again, if you know how to use it, you can really, really be effective. We get a post-scoring stretch eraser as the name, and serious mid-range threat, consistent threat above the rim, good rim protector, his threes, but lacks power at the rim. I guess we don't have 75. We have 75 strength. So this is what it is. But that's going to do it for the video. If you guys liked it, make sure to like, comment, subscribe. I post every day on this channel, so make sure to stay tuned for daily uploads. And yeah, this is Airball. Peace.